Carol's story is important today because she was there with the people who still get called the big dogs. She was there at the moment when the big bang of what the modern gaming industry was happened. And she was their equal and in many ways better.
Carol Shaw is one of the first, if not the first, female video game designers and programmers.
Wait, we got it! It's working. See? I was born in 1955, right here in Palo Alto. My father was a mechanical engineer, and I collected Matchbox cars, and we had train sets, building sets, all kinds of things that we constructed with. My parents encouraged me to do math and science, but girls weren't expected to be good at math.
She had a computer science and engineering background. She went directly from college to work for Atari.
I was hired to write games for the Atari 2600. This is Polo, my first game, first assignment at Atari for the promotion of Ralph Lauren Polo Cologne. It was sort of a combination between Pong and some other game. But I didn't have any previous experience. I played some games, and they just put you to work designing a game. At that time, one person would do the whole game, coding, the graphics, the sound, the gameplay, user interface, everything. Which, if you stop and think about it, it's silly to expect one person to be good at all those aspects of the game.
Carol was known as the wizard of the 6502. It was the processor that made the 2600 possible. You had 1/1,000,000th of an iPhone's worth of power. And Carol certainly got that more than anyone. She understood how to wring all of the power out of it.
She was a brilliant coder and mathematician, and she was female. She didn't realize at the time what an inspiring and unique combination that was.
One remark by Ray Kassar, the president of Atari, when I started, he said, "Oh, finally we've got a woman game designer. She can do interior decorating and cosmetic color matching games." Did you see this article in the New York Times? Miss Shaw designed River Raid, a game I spent countless hours with as a boy for Activision in 1983.
She created River Raid.
Yeah, so they have a whole article in the New York Times.
And if you boil down all of her Activision contributions, all of her video game contributions to that one game, she's still in Cooperstown. She's still a legend.
In some ways, its simplicity was its gift, and the reason why people loved it so much.
You understood from the second you grabbed the joystick what was going on.
And the beauty of Carol's code, the background was actually almost non-repeating.
You felt as if it was going to be different next time. She knew how to make a great game.
River Raid, designed by Carol Shaw for Activision.
So this is a platinum cartridge in recognition of sales in excess of 1 million units. Yeah, a lot of people have told me that they like my game. So it wasn't successful just because it was a port of a arcade game. It was successful because it was something that I designed. And so that's something I'm proud of.
Although Carol was the first, there certainly were others. Donna Bailey came very shortly after. Her most famous game was Centipede. There was also Carla Butninsky. She created games for Atari, such as Warlords.
when women are in technology, often their roles are understated, but women have always been there. Women have always been at the top level.
Here's tangible proof that there was a woman who was involved in this industry and played a fairly significant role, especially with the success of River Raid.
That's really important to remember. Not only because it takes the sting out of the people who would make gaming something that is, white, male-only arena, but because it basically says that they're wrong.